Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
E aí pessoas, beleza? Estou aqui gravando mais um vídeo de Alan Wake e finalmente deu uma pausa aí para eu conseguir fazer a introdução.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
E no vídeo passado, né, no caso a gente terminou então o capítulo 2 e com certeza ficou faltando alguns manuscritos pra gente pegar, principalmente aqueles lá do que são só pra essa dificuldade aqui, né, pro dificuldade hard. E acredito que a gente tenha pego todos. Deixa eu ver, últimas palavras de Rust, sim. Wake vê o símbolo da tocha.
A roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light.
Tá, esse eu já vi também. Então acho que só faltou esse aqui mesmo. Tá. Desespero de Wake. Wake sente a presença escura. Rose e Rust. Barry conhece Rose. Sarah pensa em Wake, esse eu vi. Assistente dos depósitos eu vi. Wake sente a presença escura. Bom, vamos ver esse aqui primeiro, né? Wake a mercy da presença escura.
The dark presence had touched the girl to lure the writer into a trap. Now it was night, and he lay helpless, drugged, lit only by the flickering of the TV screen filled with static. Shadows coalesced in the room as the dark presence leaned close to the writer, ready to touch him again. Back to work, boy.
E acredito que esse aqui eu não tinha visto.
The wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
E esse aqui do desespero de Wake.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin and no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Beleza, bora seguindo aqui então. Siga Randolph. Tá, agora a gente tá indo atrás da Rose e ela tava possuída, né? Que apareceu no último episódio. Ponto de controle atingido. O cara é meio lento, né? Ele é...
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Daí tipo, lembra o Life is Strange, né? No caso, Life is Strange lembra Alan Wake. Tá, é pra cá mesmo, a gente tá indo pro lado certo.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless.
Nossa, já quero alguma coisa.
Anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Bom, só pode ser esse trailer aqui, né? Obviamente. Bora entrar, né?
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Aí, é óbvio que vai estar escuro já.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Nossa, velho, olha isso. Mulher é fascinada pelo Wake.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Tá, saia do trailer. Vambora.
My
Nossa.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Vai ter o carro. Tá, vamos ver o manuscrito. O que vai acontecer? Randolph chama a polícia.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Tá, então a gente vai encontrar com o Randolph e ele vai ligar pra polícia. Tem um rádio aqui. Nem vou ouvir. Ficar perdendo tempo com rádio e as televisões lá não vale a pena. Não adiciona nada pra história. Se adicionasse alguma coisa dava pra ver, né? Mas não adiciona. Olha o Randolph ali.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
Ai, meu Deus. Nosso objetivo, escape da polícia. Nossa, muito fácil, hein? Pior que ele ainda cansa. Mano, que exagero, hein? Nossa! Caramba, os caras estão me vendo. Sorte que eles não me acertaram um tiro ainda. Vai ter alguma coisa brilhando ali embaixo. É um manuscrito, obviamente. Tá, já vamos ver. A presença escura dorme.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Ô, caramba, F5 pra quê, né? Agora eu vou ser perseguido pelos carinha lá, talvez. Tá ficando escurão. Eita! Corre pra luz. Tá, enche estamina aí pra voltar a correr. Enquanto isso a gente ainda tá fugindo da polícia, meu Deus. Ai, caramba. Nossa.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Tipo, nem os policiais conseguiram sobreviver, imagina o Wake. No caso, o Wake tá aguentando, né? Tipo, como? Não sei. Talvez seja porque ele que escreveu a história.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Ai! Nossa! Mano, derrubaram o helicóptero. Que isso aqui? Dá pra ver? Dá pra ver. Onde que é ali? É o posto de gasolina lá do começo do jogo? Parece. Um rádio. Também nem vale a pena, rádio.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Ali a estação de rádio. Eu ia perguntar o que é aquilo ali. Tá, bora seguindo.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Tá, agora a gente tem que chegar até a emissora de rádio. Conseguimos escapar da polícia, então. É óbvio, né?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Tá, o que tem aqui no fundo? Um gerador. Era pra isso mesmo. Como será que ele intensifica, né, a luz? Tipo, né, já não basta as pessoas estarem sendo possuídas, agora os objetos também são. É uma beleza. Olha, tem alguma coisa... Que isso? Ah! Ó, claro. Ai, meu Deus. Não sei o que foi isso, não quero nem saber. Vou encontrar a pistola, é óbvio, né? Não.
They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Tá, Bert botou no meio para lançar uma granada de luz. Polícia. Nossa. Destruir. Ai. Ai. Ai, fiquei cego agora. Nossa. Ai, caramba, não tem nada. Tem pra esse lado, nada? É óbvio. Ó, uma nota ali. Não pode ser? Não morreu. Aê. Rose é tocada pela presença escura.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Nossa. É, tipo um demônio isso aí, né? Que... de vender a alma, praticamente. Não vai aparecer mais. Olha lá. Ai. Não, tem uma luz ali tipo de policial. É óbvio. Corre até o coisa de rádio, já tá chegando. Tá, parou. Tem mais um aqui. Beleza. Tem um povo aqui. Praticamente tem nada em volta. É droga. Mano, o cara mora no... mora não, né? A estação de rádio é no meio do nada. Quem teria coragem?
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Eles estão correndo atrás de mim?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Bom, então eu vou estar encerrando o vídeo por aqui já tá dando um bom tempo aí de vídeo. Eu tenho certeza que se eu continuar vai dar uns 40 minutos de vídeo, então não vai ser legal. Então eu vou estar ensinando ele por aqui, porque vai dar 25 minutos, 26 por aí. Então, pessoal, se vocês gostaram do vídeo, né, cliquem em gostei, seus favoritos, compartilhem em suas redes sociais para ajudar na divulgação do canal, etc e tal. Deixe um comentário abaixo também, se daí se inscreva no canal também. Bom, então, pessoas, até a próxima. Falou!